Hey guys, it's your girl LIL. I'm back with another reaction video. So by the title, I'm reacting to the story of the rise and fall of Lil Pump and SMOKEPURPP. We can get right into this.
SMOKEPURPP is faking his following count on Instagram and doing poor sales on the Florida Jit album. But his homie Lil Pump is also not that far behind. Many don't even know that he released the album No Name at the end of 2021, which, not to be too harsh, wasn't that good. Their monthly listeners and views are in a pretty sad state right now, and in this video we'll discuss why this happened. Let's go.
This is my little nigga Lil Pump. Larry.
This is an interview from 2016, and as you can see, many didn't even know who Lil Pump was, because Purpp had started making music earlier and became known in local circles after the Ski Mask song. And as one person in the comments correctly noted, it was a time when he was more popular than Lil Pump. There are a bunch of Lil Pump's freestyles and songs at a pretty young age on the web, but let's just say he began his rap career with a collab with his homeboy.
I made him bro, because he would freestyle, but he didn't want to record it. We're at my house, and I'm like, he didn't want to record. I'm like, nah, bro, you're gonna record.
They look
right
way
now.
better without the color than my vlog.
But 2017 became the breakthrough year for both guys. Lil Pump releases D-Rose.
Eddie Oris.
You know, 2017, I was 17 when that time. I remember that time. Shit be happening in the hood. People be
The track that set a new vector in hip-hop, flirting masses and looping words became a trending sound. In turn, Purpp releases Block in My Benz. And it just kept on getting better and better for the duo, with each new track being a hit, especially from Lil Pump.
Smoking on booth and it's my week.
I ain't gonna lie, this was a
The
good
fall of 2017 was also successful for the artists. Lil Pump releases the main hit of his career, Gucci Gang, which amasses a whopping 1.1 billion views.
1 billion?
It was hard not to talk about Lil Pump. Everybody spoke about him and listened to his music. Just remember how every jit shouted,
Let's get it! Let's get it! Let's get it!
Some people like Eminem spoke badly about him, which we'll talk about later, but for instance, Marshall's friend 50 Cent had the opposite opinion. It's safe to say that Lil Pump was treated more or less ambiguously.
It's like disrespectful to women. I bitch hard. Please, you'd be lucky if you could get one.
I mean, I don't know.
Meanwhile, SMOKEPURPP is hanging out with Travis Scott at the studio on September 1st, and at the end of that month releases the album Dead Star, which also featured a collaboration with La Flame. In addition to all this, just a couple of hours after he drops the album, it becomes known that Travis Scott signs Purpp to his own label, Cactus Jack.
Like, talk to me, I told him, I'm like, bro, I want to end up in Cactus Jack, bro.
And in October, Lil Pump presented his self-titled debut album, which debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200.
I remember this tape, but I don't remember this one.
2018 was also a great year for both rappers. It's clear that Lil Pump was more popular, but SMOKEPURPP also released a number of hits. The album Bless Yo Trap was loved by listeners.
Yeah.
Lil Pump releases Let's Get It. But then something interesting happens. On April 20th, 2018, J. Cole releases an album called K.O.D., which disses SMOKEPURPP and Lil Pump.
Heard one of them diss me, I'm surprised. I ain't tripping, listen good to my reply.
But it all started with this diss from Lil Pump, who for some reason decided to take some shots at J. Cole. And of course the beef began, and SMOKEPURPP supported this chant. also said that Lil Pump was better than J. Cole, but one day he had to put his money where his mouth was. A week after this chant, a J. Cole fan threw water at SMOKEPURPP. Allegedly, he gave a diving falcon punch in the crowd at the person who threw the water, and a brawl broke out. Then at the Billboard event, Lil Pump said that everything was fine and that he had no problems with J. Cole.
Shout out to J. Cole. Get it!
A couple of days later, they met and talked like a student and a teacher, and the conflict was finally over. And undoubtedly, this incident will forever be on Lil Pump's mind, because I think it's clear to everyone which one of them shit their pants. But this is not the end. This time, Eminem had some things to say about the mumble rapper.
Slow and imitate Lil Wayne. That's the name of everybody in the game. Pick a name. You heard bumbling, I heard you wanna rumble. Like an empty stomach, I heard you mumbling, but it's jumbled and mumble jumble.
Lil Pump did not react to this in any type of way, as he probably understood that was not the time to beef with yet another legend. But still, he spoke out after a while, and
Eminem ain't the one you wanna mess with, cause when it comes to
talk
music,
about it in a couple of minutes. So let's look at what happens next. 2019 was an ambiguous year for many. Firstly, the new album Harvard Dropout from Lil Pump came out very mid, and the rapper did not come close to the level that he was at 2 years earlier.
Is that the one where Kanye's on?
Flash up to these. White, alright, off-white, alright.
And the only song goes by him and Lil Wayne.
She kept looking at my...
Although he did release several successful
Or is it with
tracks.
Kanye? No, Kanye. He didn't know Lil Wayne. Hey, no, Kanye.
And in his turn, Purp releases Dead Star 2, which debuted at number 137, which was his worst performance in his entire career at the time.
Man, fuck a bitch, smoking biscotti and cookie on me. Pop me a breath, fuck a bitch. She didn't want me, she want me.
He spent a whopping $2 million to create the album. Several times the release had to be re-recorded, as the label was not happy with the product that Purp had offered them. On top of that, Kanye West was supposed to be on the second part of Dead Star, but due to his religious motives, he had to drop out at the last moment, although the song was almost ready. We also started thinking about whether SMOKEPURPP was on Travis Scott's label at all, because there was nothing else besides their collab back in the day. He did not receive any promotion from Cactus Jack. One of his fans asked him if he was thrown out of Travis's party, to which he replied that he decided to go to Interscope himself. There's also a theory that he was never officially a part of Cactus Jack, since all of his projects were released under Interscope. Now it's time for 2020. If you ask me, this is a trashy year coming from both rappers. And we'll start with Lil Pump. First of all,
I think I actually like that song. I don't know what the name is, but I like that song.
You know you lit. Yeah, you know you lit. If you know you lit.
I really thought that was a fake Lil Pump.
Judging by Lil Pump's expression, he wanted to check in quickly and get out of there as soon as possible. He received money for a children's song and left. But there's another work of art that has not been completely appreciated by the community.
Worst verse of the year. The worst verse of the year. Lil Pump, Illuminati.
Then he decides to become a politician. He promises that if Trump loses the election, he will go live in Colombia.
I remember that.
No cap. If Trump does not get elected, I'm moving on. Out of here, nigga. I'm going to Colombia.
Did he? I haven't heard
Lil
about
Pump attends Donald Trump's rally and even puts on a MAGA cap. He said he supported Trump as the other presidential candidate, Joe Biden, wanted to introduce a big tax for the rich. But the most embarrassing moment for Lil Pump happened when Trump called him
Little Pimp.
More than 300,000 fans unsubscribed from Lil Pump after supporting Donald Trump. Just read these angry comments where one of them gained as many as 70,000 likes, in which the subscriber said that he ruined his career. There is no doubt that he was paid. According to the Florida State Department, Lil Pump did not vote for Trump or any other candidate in the US presidential election, since the rapper was not even registered to vote. So how can a person support his candidate that much if he didn't even vote for him? In his entire career, Lil Pump has never expressed his political opinion, and then bam, he starts talking about it. Later, he admitted that he spoke at the rally only so that Trump would release Kodak Black. Who would believe that? It seems to me only a madman. In turn, SMOKEPURPP created an unforgettable freestyle that will forever remain in the memory of every rap fan.
Even in school, all doing big bells. Again, I ain't living inside. This is money, I live my life.
Apart from the troll Thankfully, because of the freestyle, he was also tired of hearing from critics that he had become irrelevant, and so he said that his music would become more and more popular by the day. So he releases the album Florida Jit, which sold only 5,000 copies in the first week.
All that bitches, whatever. All this money, I'm changing the weather. And I'm busting this bitch of whoever.
And it turns out that sales were even worse than with Dead Star 2, and we will close out our 2020 with Lil Pump and return to his beef with Eminem.
He about to go. No, I feel like that's one person you do not want to go against, bro. Like, God have mercy.
Hey, Eminem, you is lame as hell. Ain't nobody listening to your old ass. You lame as bitch.
After such words, of course, everyone was on Eminem's side, because to say that no one listens to him is at the very least stupid, especially if you compare the numbers of both rappers. Marshall responded in an original manner, and on Twitter quoted his lines from the song Book of Rhymes.
But I need to get off the internet. I need to get on the mic. You need to get off the internet. You need.
In early 2021, Lil Pump apologized for insulting Eminem.
I never understood the Eminem, Lil Pump. What was that about?
Who?
Eminem.
I remember that.
You don't even remember that shit, huh, Pump? Yo, he bumped out. Yeah. I had him last week. I ain't tell nobody he was sleeping through the fucking. He woke up.
Oh, man.
He said, damn, OG, man, I slept through this shit.
I even told you. I was like, my fault, I was asleep. I'm so sorry about that.
And SMOKEPURPP in turn releases the EP Psycho, where 2 songs out of 5 did pretty decent numbers, but still it did not help him regain even a little bit of his past popularity. In turn, Lil Pump remembers the password to his YouTube account and releases a collaboration with Tory Lanez.
Racks all the way to the ceiling. Racks all the way to the ceiling. Oh, you. Racks all the way.
And this work was included in Lil Pump's new album No Name, which was not announced by Lil Pump. Therefore, it is not surprising that listenings to the record are at the level of an underground rapper, which is not acceptable for a person who used to gather huge arenas and amassed 8 billion views on one clip. And of course, is absolutely impossible to listen to.
I think it's like so many new rappers now. It's just like, I think people's like over the whole Little Pump, 6ix9ine. Like, I wouldn't really say Trippie Redd, because I feel like Trippie Redd is still, I don't know. Trippie Redd is, he's still kind of irrelevant. Like, people still mess with Trippie Redd, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like people still listen to them, but I feel like, I don't know, just new people. You got Lil Baby, like, you know what I'm saying? 42 Duck, like, we got these new people now, so it's like, maybe the music did get trashed. I don't know. I stopped listening. So
the year 2022 isn't going well for both rappers. Lil Pump has released.
Like I said, the last one I listened to was, I think it was the one with him, and I don't think he did a song with Wayne. No, he did. He did. Was it? Somebody did a song with Wayne. I think it was him. I don't know. It's either one of them songs with him and Wayne or Kanye.
2
That's what I
tracks this year.
To Mona Lisa. Shout out to Mona Lisa. 50 Cent Hunters. Ooh, took a jet and I flew straight out to London.
But no, wait. He has another feature with the singer V-Rod, who has only 1 clip on her channel and 3,000 listeners a month on Spotify.
Paid $80,000 for a necklace. She paid $20K to get an actor.
But at least it's better than climbing bloggers, and SMOKEPURPP's performing in an empty venue.
I remember the time when I was kind of messed up. And then I heard he only did 1 song of that.
Not even that, you're gonna perform like maybe like 3 songs, like what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Like what?
We're gonna give you money and like people are talking about like,
see, first of all, no disrespect, like their music, but I wouldn't spend my money on just a SMOKEPURPP concert. Like, it gotta be multiple artists in there. I mean, personally, I wouldn't.
And for some reason, he's demanding $9 million from Kanye West.
And Kanye, nigga, you owe me like $9 million, nigga. Hit my line, nigga, or my lawyer's gonna hit your lawyer, nigga. Kanye, you still owe me like $9 million, nigga. Tap it, nigga.
And in order to somehow hide his falling off as a rapper, he keeps 4 million followers on Instagram with the help of bots. So far, the rapper has not commented on this. Why do you think they are no longer popular? Let us know in the comments. I suggest you go check out
I just feel like it's a new generation. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause like, you really gotta have some hits, bro, and still be making hits for you to be relevant right now. Like, you just can't have your little moment. I feel like they had a moment and it didn't last, so now people just on to the newer artists. You just gotta be that artist to like, you gotta be like a little baby. You gotta be like a young boy. You gotta be a dirt. You gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like somebody like these people who've been rap, Little Uzi. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be one of them artists that people just gonna forever love. Like, they gonna sell out. You just gotta be one of them artists, and maybe it was just their moment. You know what I'm saying? That time when they made music was just, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to that post notification bell on so you're not getting video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.